Hi, this is Mark News from Plant Talk Radio. Thanks for subscribing and listening to our podcast, Your Gardening Questions from Plant Talk Radio. To help keep this podcast free for you, we're partnering with Stoke Seeds. More than just a listing of vegetable and flower seeds, the Stoke Seeds website is a complete resource center with valuable information on seed starting, planting, and harvesting, plus all the garden accessories you need to make your garden the envy of the neighborhood. Now, pre-order your free 2017 gardening guide today from stokeseeds.com, cultivating successful growers for generations. We'll have more to come from Stoke Seeds in the next few weeks. For now, on to today's question. Now, something else I wanted to ask you about, though. You know, we're always talking about how dry the inside of your house is. You always say it's as dry as the Sahara Desert. Right. And there are ways to keep moisture in and around your plants. One thing that I noticed the other day, I was at one of those big box hardware stores. I was looking at a lot of the tropical type plants that they have there, and they have that wispy moss-looking material in and around just on top of the soil in their containers. What do you think about that?
Well, I think they are doing that for decoration. However, that is probably Spanish moss.
Okay.
Gathered from innumerable trees down south. Yeah. They're using it primarily for decoration, and then should the plant tip, the cat get into it, whatever, will keep the soil from flopping out. But it will also hold some moisture. Okay. So it has, to my knowledge, it has no negative effect. And then on the positive side, back to our caller on the hydrangea being overwintered. If you had a whole bunch of Spanish moss that you didn't want on plant tops anymore, that would not bound up tight, but gathered up, squeezed a little bit. That would function as a barrier against rapid temperature changes, the same as peat moss would.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Not a bad thing, then? It's not going to hold in too much moisture or anything like that?
No. Well, not likely. As a matter of fact, that would be a bit like one of the things that I have done and others have suggested to me is wet some cheap sponges. Just wring them out enough that they aren't dripping, and then set them around on top of the soil in a pot and let that evaporation move the humidity up through the plant as working to actually be a benefit against that Sahara type thing.
Hey, thanks again for listening to today's podcast. If you have any questions for Fred, go ahead and email us at fred@planttalkradio.com. And for the best selection of vegetable, flower, and herb seeds available, go to www.stokeseeds.com. Pre-order your free 2017 gardening guide today from stokeseeds.com, cultivating successful growers for generations.